Welcome to the next exercise. I really hope that you finished the previous exercise with bank statements. If you didn't, I highly recommend to stop here and do it. The reason for that is that we tend to watch a lot of manuals and we think we know how to change things, but we never do it. So I really recommend, if you really want to get the power of this course, of this challenge, I highly recommend you to go back and do the exercise. Print all your bank statements and go through them. If you did that, I would like to invite you to the second exercise. And the second exercise is actually quite simple, but at the same time requires you more effort, because I'd like you to get into the habit of noting all your expenses. Now, it is a tedious job, and I know, and at some point I stopped doing that because, well, as we got more kids, it was really hard to track every single expense. But in the beginning, when we were doing that, just to give you a picture, we moved, it was 10 years ago, we moved to Sweden, and we hardly had money to survive until the next salary. So we implemented this board. Actually, that's a picture of a real board we had at that time, where we noted all the expenses we have during the month. So, for instance, we were writing categories like, okay, food. Every day we're writing all our expenses. So we were saying, we were writing, okay, food 100 euro, or petrol 50 euro, or maybe car fixture 50 euro. Clothes 10 euro, and so on. So we're noting all the expenses during the month, and then in the end of the month we're just summing it up, and we saw the balance, right? So without going to the bank account and just listing or going through all our transactions, we sort of had a good grip over the economy because we're filling that list in every day. The good thing about this strategy was also that we had a very good understanding of where the money goes across the month. So instead of doing that once a month, we're just filling that in every day, which means that we actually thought twice before we spent something, because we realized, oh, yesterday I spent like 10 euro on the coffee somewhere downtown. Well, but maybe I could take the coffee at home instead. So we actually noted quite fast. We got a very quick feedback that something is going wrong, that the money is going somewhere else that they should. So I highly recommend the technique. I know this is tedious because you have to sort of remember about it every day, but if you have a capacity, or if you have a possibility to have a whiteboard close at hand, or a chalkboard like we did have in the past, somewhere close, like in the kitchen or by the front door, or somewhere where I can just quickly go to and write in what you spend your money on, then you have a very good understanding of where the money go every day. All right. So I recommend doing that at least for a month from now on, so that in a month's time you can see, all right, where did the money go the last month? So the other benefit of this technique, same as actually the previous one, is when you understand where your money go, so you know your expenses, you can also easily spot things that can be fixed. Because maybe you spend money on something you don't have to spend. I know that there are plenty of things we pay for and that we don't even remember that we pay for them. I remember back in the days when I actually lost my credit card. And when you lose a credit card, guess what? Suddenly you start to get emails like, oh, your payment failed on the subscription, blah, blah, blah. Because suddenly you realize, oh, actually, I'm paying for the subscription. I don't even remember that I'm paying for it. So, this way, if you know exactly what's going on in your account, you know where the money go, you can spot things, the weak points, where you can cut your costs, or maybe be more efficient with costs. And that's the exercise that Gisela will do in the next exercise. So yeah, I'm finishing the section of knowing your money, knowing your expenses. Yeah, good luck, and I'll let Gisela guide you through the next exercise. Thank you.